Well, that's awkward. Didn't have my mic turned on. You know, I thought I was ready. But, ye... whatever. Whatever. How we doing, Bloodlust? How we doing, Autumn? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, I woke up like an hour ago. I was like, well, that's my stream schedule thrown out the window. So, I'll just do it whenever I'm ready. And, now is that time. So, we're just gonna be cruising through Genshin Story. It's gonna be a little rough. A lot of dialogue. A lot of just sitting around doing nothing. But we need to do it at some point. How's roommate? I haven't seen roommate today. He's probably just still cooking away in his room, steaming away. You know, in his little man cave. But, you know, so am I. So, you know, who can blame him, really? Doing alright? Yep. I'm doing good. Just, recovering from my, staying up of 6 a.m. and, not being able to go to bed, but hey, we're here doing Genshin, so, it's whatever, alright? I'm not gonna complain. It's, a little bit of a struggle here, but we're just gonna push through. We're just gonna... Is that not working? Oh, my bad, boys. Hold on. I forgot I need to use... Okay. Hold on. I will be right back. The stream might buffer for a little bit here, but I need to launch OBS as an administrator. Yippee, black screen! I will be right back. Oh. It's a... black screen. What? Hold on a second. Where is it pulling from? Uh oh. You can't see me. Why is that? If I close this one? Ah, there we go. Okay. We'll be back after these short messages. And now you should be able to see. There we go. Okay. It's always a good sign when the stream starts off like that. For some reason, Genshin is a game. you know, it's something I never really thought about, but my computer thinks it needs special permission um from Hoyo themselves to stream. So it's whatever. So we'll get it done. It's rubbing off on others. It sure is, you know. And I'm not one to complain. What is this? Oh, we have a new event going on? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. We have to do that. We got to do that. 1 second. Hold on, I'm gonna craft these real quick. Oh, maybe we can get my specific artifact that I've been searching for. Oh wait, it's Sunday. I can hold off on the artifact grind for a second. Let's go do this challenge. Wherever that might be. It's in event details here. Alright, go to challenge. Ooh, okay. This one's fun because it's a combat one, and I've been itching for some good combat for Arlecchino. Oh, of course we got more dialogue. Can't be a Genshin game without a little bit of dialogue here and there. Huh, I knew it! Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Sigh. We get it. Alright. It's cool. The fits do go crazy, though. I do like the vest, red shirt, white tie. It's got a good theme to it. Red, black, and white. Good color palette. Anyway, I'm just here for the event. I just want to do my thing. Just let me in. Please. Is it? Ask and you shall receive. Oh, I see. I think you gotta build 2 teams for this. That's fine. Let's just do... We could try... Nah, let's just do hard for now. I'll bump it up to extreme later. Okay, so... Harmonic test first half. Where's the second half? I'm just gonna... What are those rules here? The damage of your character's normal attacks, charge attacks, and plunging attacks is increased by 30% after triggering swirl reaction. Oh. Your characters gain an anemo damage bonus of 30% after using an elemental skill. Your characters receive elemental mastery is increased by 100 after a normal attack, charge attack, or plunging attack hits an opponent. Interesting. Do I want to build my Hu Tao thing then? We could try that. I'll show you the Hu Tao build here. Wherever that may be. It's like you, and you. Okay. The damage of your character's normal attacks, charge attacks, and plunging attack increased by 30% after... Oh. Okay, you know, I'll just ignore all this. I'm sure we don't need it. I'm sure we don't need it. I'll just build my Arlecchino build then. You, and you. Here we go. Much better. I just kind of accepted that we're listening to music today and not the Genshin dialogue, because who really needs it? Like that. Do that, and then go crazy. Just kind of suck them all in. Oh, they died. That's not what I expected to happen, but hey. Maybe I should have done extreme. But yeah, it's cool because Hu Tao's like all up in their faces. And I have a person that just has like a water thing connected. Makes like a water thing connected to you. In a way. So it's like wherever you go, there will be applied with hydro. Oh. And then I always get that vaporized damage. Oh, we got water dudes now. Okay. These guys are just immune. Probably don't even need to do this. Oh, wrong person. So we want to mark everybody with that. Dude, everybody just dies too fast, man. We gotta put it on a higher difficulty. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I'm out of stamina. This is why I need C1 Hu Tao, dude. The charge attacks, man. Yeah, I'll just slap them all. Boop. Sure, this will be enough. There we go. No one needs the dialogue. No one at all. No one really. Who really needs it? Slap him. Maybe that'll kill this guy. Nah. Unfortunate. Alright, alright, alright. Now we get to see the Arlecchino come out. Check this out. I'm just gonna do this for now. I don't think we need the Bennett out yet. It's just kind of overkill for what we're doing now. Reshield. The only issue I'm having with this team is that Yellen does not have her energy increased. So it's hard for her to get her ult when I need it to get that more hydro application going. So we're doing okay damage for now. It's not what I want it to be yet. I need more Bond of Life. There we go. Oh, come on, I thought I swapped. Okay, for these guys, I'll do this. Boink, and then we'll hit you with the meteor, because why not? Perfect music for these fights. I know, right? It's so casual. I need your burst for this. I'm just gonna put that out. Do you. And then yoink. Not even on the Bennett circle anymore. Which is unfortunate. Boink. Just keep on beating him up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dang it. Okay, what do I get? 3,000? Dude, that's only silver. RIP. I don't know. I probably could build a better team for that. There's very specific things you can do. Oof. I got the Primo Gems. I guess that's all that really matters. I needed to score 4,000. I needed like 700 more points. Oh well. Whatever. What were we gonna do? We're gonna hold off on that. Let's get your talent materials. Let's get a few of those going. Let me in. These are order, right? Yeah, okay, okay. Not entirely sure what this one is. I can't remember. I think it might be the two guys. Yeah, these two. I need to mark them though, real quick. Who needs them? Oh, here we go. Here we go. You love to see the damage. Nice. Good stuff. It's probably the fastest I've cleared that one. Okay. More, and then we'll start the story. Whatever that might be. Gimme. Okay. Whatever. I'll just chuck a meteor at him. Come on, shield. Hold up, shield. Hold up, shield. I don't have my buffs on, so this is taking a little longer. Who needs them, though? There we go. It's that vape damage, man. The vape damage goes so hard. A vape crit. Ooh, nice. Love to see the gold ones. Alrighty. What do we gotta do? Again. Freaking quests. Solist's prologue. Alright, I guess we're starting in Sumeru. Alrighty then. Let's do it. Let's see what you got for us. Strap yourself in, boys. We got a story to conquer. Multiple stories. Alright. Good memory, Pylon. There we go. Yeah, let's get this over with, you know? I wanna get to the next stop, Fontaine. Oh, hi, Dea. Dia? I thought it was Dea. Dea sounds a lot better. Maybe she's just saying it wrong. Eat the emergency food already? Dude, I am looking at her right now. I'm about to devour her. About to throw her in a cooking pot. About to stew her up. Throw in some vegetables for some, you know, extra flavoring. Let's get that going. Who is this suspicious man? Another person to betray me, possibly? Like every other world quest I've done? Bye. We're going to Water Place now. Alrighty. After settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with Fontaine.
Are these two friends of yours?
Whoa! Okay, what's going on here? Okay, Genshin. Oh, that was a little suspicious. That was crazy. I'm seeing the inner workings here. Behind the scenes.
One last thing we discovered was that over the past
That is crazy.
Nah.
Saw the scaffolding there.
Yeah. And while they went to any survivors of you rush over. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the now that
Alright, well.
Oh. Oh.
I wonder how long these quests are.
The deputy put up. Gotta admit.
It's a couple hours for sure.
Hey, didn't Are you
I don't really care what these two little Nimrods have to say.
all right? Hey, don't you try to
This music is kind of perfect for what I'm doing though, just kind of speed running through all of it. Didn't we say goodbye? Why are we still here? Oh, there they go.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my
Will do.
Alright, think we're out of here? I think we're out of here. What? Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, what? Is that just Daya's quest? Oh. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't even think... No. No. Surely not, right? Surely not. Surely I was doing it right the whole time. Gotta wait for the lift. The lift is running. Well, it's not running fast enough. Come on. Bro! Am I in the right place? Oh, I gotta go down. Whee! Sploosh. Now we're here. Okay. Fontaine's Port. Yep. Extremely developed. There's kind of unusual machines. Okay, music. Okay, music. You're being a little too dramatic right now. We'll turn up the genshin audio. Loads of information that I skipped over.
The more we can learn, so what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along?
A very unique personality.
Very unique personality.
Hmm.
The nation's god start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there.
Oh, the locals. Dude, the local fit. Okay.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't
Womp
expect
womp.
that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story.
Look at that in the back. So cute. Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing.
Oh, look, it's Lynette just standing there casually.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Well, that's unfortunate.
A real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Look, you can say Linny's hat.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh,
Alright,
it
well.
looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
The Opera House, that's a lot easier to say.
Shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine
I gotta check
way of
something.
doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is
Okay.
Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice
Neuvillette.
as well as the oratrice
Ooh.
mécanique Dernier Cardinal.
I
a
think I know who
machine
that guy
created by
is.
the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past.
So
now.
it's all just justice system.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too?
Oratrice.
I'm curious.
Mechanice.
We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, I almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House.
Urina.
Arena practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll
Make an appointment? We can do that.
Hydro Archon's super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait,
It's not like Navia, where she was trapped.
No, Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's
Interesting.
right.
Interesting.
After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't.
Can't get enough of her. Okay.
Archon being described that way before.
Who was trapped? Nobody. Just wait until you get there.
Now, the Hydro Archon is kind of like a big celebrity here.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Our mascot. Oh.
On. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about.
Yes, you're right.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here.
Fine, I get it.
People should be arrested for saying something.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you. At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at. But
Yep. You can. Yep, you can.
hey, what are you looking over there for?
The cat girl just standing over there menacingly at the with the water. Wait, I saw it. Hydroculus. Wait, cats don't like water.
Better go check on her.
Just suspiciously placed cat girl. Alright, here we go. Chapter 4, Act 1. There's a thing over there. I want that. Question mark?
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing
Okay,
about a place
well.
my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You were playing in the desert?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother
Oh.
lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids.
Though people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And now
Interesting.
I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now it's
Oh, interesting.
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Where did all this water come from then?
Swallows us.
I guess we'll figure that out soon.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't really get what you...
I don't believe
They
it.
can't be that
Pleasure of
old.
meeting.
So it had to be like
Let's
fairly
be
recent that
friends.
all this water came. Oh, hi, Linny.
And you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our
Pyro,
childhood, that's all. There's no
Vision.
need for any concern. Allow me to introduce
I like the
myself.
top hat.
I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say
Say,
you must be
Lemon was calling
travelers
him
from a
Liney, and I was like, what?
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon.
Huh?
She's a traveler. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with
Linny and Lynette.
In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us.
Animo vision.
Always
Gotcha.
been talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
Absolutely.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
We are similar.
So,
We're practically brother and sister. Oh, wait, I forgot.
Isn't exactly the right word, because that implies where to be.
You know, that character in your team, too, seems a little familiar.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet.
did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
How do you know my name? How did you know my name? Did I?
Hello, Paimon.
How do you know Paimon's name?
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon.
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends.
Oh,
Sure, man. Sure.
right then.
Alright, we get it. We get it.
Paimon's just by the way. We were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the Hydro Archon.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the opera house later.
Okay, so
myself.
people here actually
Oh, please,
acknowledge her
follow
as the
me.
Archon. Does everyone know her name? We're just that famous. So well known. Because people in Mondstadt, it's like, oh yeah, there's an Animo Archon somewhere, and it's like Venti, and then they don't figure out it for a while. From what I remember, and then they eventually do figure it out. And then Leeway, it's like, no, we don't know where our Geo Archon is, and he's just like right there in plain sight the whole time. Oh hi. Oh hey, it's that one girl that you want, Blood. The pistol wielding girl. Oh, and is this Farina? Probably. Wow, she just came to us, huh? Alrighty. Yo! And then it's Sumeru, it's like, yeah, she's around here somewhere. You just gotta find her. And then now it's just kind of like, yeah, she's like a mascot here.
Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Who's her voice actor? I'm gonna look this up. Rena... English voice actor. Let me put this on auto real quick. Amberly Connors.
Let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Let's see. Amberly Connors. Who did she voice?
Is she talking about us?
Okay, she was in Come and Can't Communicate. Persona 3 Reload. Am I talking? Oh, no. Oh, Zom 100. Okay. I didn't see that in English, so I wouldn't know. But that's kind of interesting. Tower of God, New World. Street Fighter 6. Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village in English. Interesting. She's in a bunch of stuff, so wild. How do you know that we wanted to see you?
Behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor,
Banner reference?
welcome you to the
Wishing?
nation of Hydra.
She knows? No, I'm kidding.
Acknowledge the value and significance of literature.
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy. Alright, who told her?
Looks like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was,
Oh, my dad's calling me. I'll be right back.
over the top. Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you
to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my
Alright, we're back.
finger
We're so
to know
back.
everything about you.
Where's... I'm trying to... Where'd it go? Oh, there I am. Anyway, what's happening? She's so full of herself, dude.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps
Welcome
the
back.
welcoming
Thank you.
ceremony still isn't enough?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Too bad that I don't say anything.
Oh, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait,
The music's kind of neat.
there, the legendary blonde
The
traveler?
legendary blonde
How did I not
traveler.
notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
You're just noticing?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is
Where?
the jewel of the century.
How do you know me?
Got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
How? Huh? What?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear viewers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy.
Get quite rowdy.
I've come to tolerate all their
Stories about you. Yeah, that's interesting.
You may consider
What if it's stories on my sibling and they're not good stories?
between myself and this
I mean, I
traveler,
don't. If they were
on the other
not good stories, then I think they'd be arresting me right now. So it must be good stories.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Wait, we're fighting what? Fighting gods? I've got a resume. Oh. I can take these fools on. Dude, look. Oh, no, they're...
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel
against the
divine?
divine.
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend.
Clorend? Okay.
Bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god.
Came at the best part? Yeah. What's up? Your local entertainment? What's up?
People nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will
How
not
we doing?
slake
How
their
we doing?
thirst for
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Fontaine story, so we're going through some of it today.
The duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Aranias, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. Getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
I'm trying to figure out why there's stories about us. I'm kind of like wondering if there's stories about my sibling, or if it's actually about me. A duel in court! Oh no, what did we do?
Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house.
I want to go to the court. I want to see inside.
Seems you spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court?
I had to ball. Oh man. I haven't committed any crimes.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial.
Obvious.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly
What?
guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that?
Precisely.
Oh, it's Paimon?
If you two have no objections, then in the
They're getting mad at us for Paimon flying.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Winnie. Finally, someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call
A flying object.
Ah,
Okay. A UFO, unidentifiable.
my
Yeah, Lenny coming in clutch for real.
I'll permit you to object. But how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your
Look, I'll just remove her wings. Rip.
responsibility of saving the show.
I curse you to forever walk, Paimon.
Gathered here, allow
Do you think it's like her cape that allows her to fly, or... Oh? Oh, what's going on here? A leash? They have Pylon on a leash. Bro's coming in clutch. Look at him go. She's my balloon.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as
Something like a balloon.
balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
You call that magic?
You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good.
Of course he's entertained.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Ooh, get disproven, Farina.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called
Alright, alright.
You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved.
The God of Justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
When there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward
Interesting.
to seeing your upcoming performance
So full of
at the
herself.
Opera House,
Real.
Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough.
I want to go see one of their magic shows. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see how they animate that. If they animate it. Okay, bye, Farina. Well, that was something. We're not even... We took 2 steps onto Fontaine grounds and we're already getting pursued by the judiciary system, or whatever it's called.
That's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen.
Definitely interesting. A change of pace in Archon behavior, for sure.
That's a problem for future Paimon.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case.
Oh, bro, no. And you didn't tell us.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
In a good way?
I had no idea you were a
At least she doesn't hate us.
It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in
Ooh.
Fontaine, the Opera House.
Isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
There's a lot he won't tell you, like how he's
Fontaine,
gay.
the line between a trial and a performance can...
I'll be taking my leave now. He's gay? Huh?
And speaking of...
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Make new friends. Make new friends.
And we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case,
I
why
don't
don't we
know.
go
I'll see it when I believe it.
I'll show you the way. I just... Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket.
Magic
Perhaps you
pocket.
can help me distribute them to the people here.
My magic pocket. Let's go.
What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when
Prophecy.
it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
I'm
It says
curious.
that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Well, isn't that something?
Gloomy? Why are people being born with sin?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings. And
I'm trying my
defended
best to pay
Celestia.
attention to the story this
Yet
time.
here in Fontaine,
I've heard this
evidence
one's like
is
not
what
bad,
matters.
so you know.
There hasn't been concrete evidence.
If even the people
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But why?
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore
Family?
the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day.
This is more. This is more than Rain Paimon.
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if
Tiny
you'd like
speck.
to help,
Okay.
then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Give people magic pockets! Oh, we gotta do it here. Oh, we're not even going to the city yet. We're just, here. Hey, you!
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the
Oh, we have the believers and the non-believers.
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Oh.
The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and
Couldn't live apart from it.
Time wore on. People desired to live on land and developed blood vessels.
So he believed in evolution?
in their
Is that what I'm
bodies.
hearing?
So, if you ask me, when water rises, and
It'll be like we're going home. Wow, that's that's an interesting take.
But people can't live underwater. They'll die.
Here, just take it anyway.
All right, I'll take it.
Fine, I'll take your magic pocket. Magic hot pocket. Here, you sir, you take one.
So you're the blonde traveler that every...
Take it. We're friends now, right?
A magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
For the best.
Thanks. Oh, please.
Yes sir, yes sir. Let's give another hot pocket out. Hot pocket, hot pocket. Cool looking boat. Sumeru boat. You take. Give it.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water.
Oh, a non-believer.
What use is there in worrying about the future all the time?
You should still take it.
What kind of hot pocket? Probably the
You never
pizza
know when
one.
it'll come in handy.
With like the tomato sauce, the
All
pepperoni,
right,
the
fine.
cheese.
Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have.
I'd rather not. Okay, understandable. She doesn't want to give up. Anyway, hey, you easily could have done this, but I did your job for you, so happy?
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets?
Hey, you only gave me 3, dude.
That was fast. So, what? Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds.
Bro
so
is
it's
the
only
single
right that we
cause of the
prepare.
disasters. Is the best. Yes.
What you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials?
Yeah, we need to
Tell us
give
what
you
the
materials.
look like and we'll help.
Oh, that would be
No, I don't want to get... No.
Some maritime flowers.
No.
I've never seen them near the...
Damn it. Unless they're just right here. Bro easily could have gotten them. You know this place better than I do.
We have to use Hydra to collect from
We had to use Hydro. Oh. I see. Yoink. Where you at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? Let's go give these back. And you take.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler.
She's actively
I
trying to
also
kill
managed
us.
Maybe next time you'll
Lenny
feel
knows
like
this
helping too.
area more than we do.
No,
And I was like, no, we'll get it.
I'm in
That's fine.
prophecy.
Fine.
I mean, okay,
Though the
it's the
forest
least we
is
can
still a long way
do.
off.
He did
Now
save
that
our
we're
butts from
both
going to
here,
court.
we should get
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Nintendo64, my friend and top 10 favorite streamers, along with my friend Blood. Hi Zushi, what's up?
person over there. The young girl.
What? Why were you looking at young girls? Excuse me, Lenny? What's up?
Didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Oh,
Magicians
broken
and
just...
thieves
Okay.
practice similar
Hi,
arts.
Lemon. How's it
Divert
going?
attention and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing.
And Lemon Lime? Dang, she fiddling through his pockets.
Oh, he's right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's...
Bro, this
not-
story's all over the place. It's like, okay,
Perhaps we should
materials.
split up.
Oh, now we got a thief.
You
Oh,
two can
now we're going to the
go
court.
over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Leave it to
Alright,
me.
Let's go.
Legit cried at the end. Okay, well, no spoilers, no spoilers. I'm actively trying to listen to this story, so... Because Sumeru's was just way too confusing. I'm like, maybe if I don't skip, I'll actually know what's going on. Very sad. Okay, okay. Well, now we gotta wait for the lift. The lift is running. One of these days it'll come. Ah, here it is. Alright, here we go. We going up. Yippee! Yippee! Elevator. Elevator. I'm hungry. Go get some food, Zushi. I ain't stopping you. Where did my thing go? Oh, there it is. I've been tapping a stylus in my other hand. Mouse in one. There we go. Now we've made our own chair. Dendo. Do. Oh, are we here? Okay, okay. I guess I gotta get up.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait.
And there she is.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Time to make the arrest. Oh, and she's back.
Did she notice us? She started running the other direction.
What do you want, Zushi?
Should we chase
Yeah, Lemon will make you dinner. Rest is up to Liddy.
her? Right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
No sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
Let's go find Lenny. Anyway, they probably found each other. Yeah. Oh no, really?
Are you sure that's
She
all
jumped off the bridge.
Check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Look at the giant tree in the background. That's so cool. You can see that from so far away.
Stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already
She
gone.
doesn't move very fast. I don't know.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh,
I see.
did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be alright. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it.
Bro's
Imagine what would happen
clumsy.
if you managed to derail our
Peanut butter and
performances with
jelly?
slides.
We'll get you a peanut butter jelly, Zoosh.
You're right, you're right.
It'll come in the mail.
Sorry.
5 days, probably. I don't know where you live.
I
gonna-
have
5
to
days
admit
seems like
that
a good
things
amount of
even
delivery
more
time.
stalled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen item.
Slippery.
All right.
Slippery thief. Okay, what's... I just want to go to the court, man. Wait, we gotta do this again. Hold on. We're going on the tour. Well, once again, part 2. Part 2! 5 to 7 business days. There you go. Shipping time. Hope you don't... I hope you like your bread stale. A little bit of crunch to it.
Going to the city? What an ingenious way to get around.
This is an aquabus.
Aquabus,
It allows you to travel to
yes.
several key locations
Good
around
stuff.
Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always...
So you mean
Better
it's
to travel
still
with
boring
friends.
even when I'm riding with you?
Damn!
No, that's not what I meant.
No, no, I swear!
You don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever. I get it. Does, Lynette have like a brother complex or something?
It's about time for us to leave.
Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I doubt Genshin would go that far with their characters. Oh. Oh? Oh, it's, hey, it's Picture Girl. There was a quest with her that I missed. So I think they're gonna act like they know her, but I have not talked to her at all.
Aren't you the great magician, Linny?
Hello? I don't believe...
She's got a cryovision. Cool looking outfit.
I'm Charlotte, a reporter from
Charlotte.
Steamboat.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline
Oh,
after
maybe.
headline in their journey across Tibet?
Maybe we don't know her.
Amazing. You recognize everybody.
Okay, we don't know her. Okay, that's interesting.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I?
She was like the...
Wow.
She was like the Kazuha of
Who knew I would end up on the
Inazuma.
same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there's
They always do like one character that's in like this region from the next region coming up.
reader's attention as long as you tell things from a clever
Kazuha was in Leeway before Inazuma came out, and then
reporting on how a
who was it for Sumeru?
vulnerable girls into
It
relationships,
was...
or how a financial
Who was it?
was once so poor that they ate a single
There was someone from Sumeru.
days.
I swear.
That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is
I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was like Tainari? In mine, she recognized her. Changes if you did it. Oh, okay, interesting. That's good. It was Kole? Okay, Kole. Probably, yeah, Kole seems right. And then in Sumeru to Fontaine, it was her? I think? But I think her quest was in Inazuma. I don't know.
When that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
Should we really be standing around while this thing's moving? Take a seat, please.
Appearances of young women case. You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20
First
years ago.
missing girl
And
case.
ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. The scariest part
Who's
is that
kidnapping the
to
women?
this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Oh, crazy! Maybe they're copycat criminals. Then there must be more than one criminal at
Yes,
work.
possible. But either way,
No, like that ship's just entirely beached.
some precise truth behind it.
That's cool.
To be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves
Okay,
some
bye-bye.
sort of
Okay, bye, Zoosh.
recognition.
I gotta go. Alright, I
just
get it. You don't
imagine
want to
for
stick
a
around.
second what I would do
Nah,
if
nah,
Lynette
go have
was
fun. I don't know what you're doing to go have fun.
I'd pay any
See you
price to
later.
get her
Thanks for
back,
stopping by.
and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Thanks, Lynette. Before you know it, you arrive at your destination.
Hey, we're almost there. Look.
It's the city of Fontaine. Oh, is this a... No. I'm... The one thing that these Archon quests have going for them are the amazing animation. Video parts that are usually, like, up to a minute long. They're not very long, but when you do get them, it's just that much satisfying when you finally do get it. Nice. Place looks good. I think it's probably the biggest city. I'm trying to think if it outranges Leeway. I think Leeway's maybe second biggest.
Chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like
I can't remember. Maybe Inazuma. Inazuma might be. I'm trying to think. Is Inazuma bigger than Mondstadt? Is Mondstadt bigger than Inazuma? Just the cities alone.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone.
If you don't
Where
mind,
should we go?
how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Oh, that's right.
We wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge. Paimon wouldn't know where to
Oh, they
begin.
even acknowledge it. Okay. They acknowledge it's big. Oh, okay. Nice fountain here. That's pretty cool. Wow! Very cool looking place. Nice. That's part one of that quest. Ooh. That's cool. Is this like a charging station? Or is that like a guard station? I don't know. I said charging station because I see a robot, but it could be like the guards like in the UK or whatever, how they when they guard the castle. The king or queen. They're just kind of positioned in a place.
This is our current abode.
Oh, world boss? Oh.
You're home.
I might.
Oh,
I want to learn a little bit about her before I do.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that
Oh,
Father will
Father will
be returning
be
soon.
returning
I suppose that
soon.
can't be helped. Allow me to
Okay,
introduce you to
okay.
my little brother, Fremine. He is a
Little
phenomenal
brother, Fremine.
hello.
So I think all the siblings are Linny, Lynette, Fremine, and Rosaria. Surprisingly enough.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have
Correct me if
something
I'm
to tell
wrong, but I'm pretty sure Rosaria's are also a sibling. Hey, I see 60 on this banner. Bell user.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework.
Housework.
Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials.
That's our Fremine. Always quick with the
That's our Fremine.
All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
And it's raining. Yeah, Fontaine classic, really. Oh, there he goes. Get all stormy out. So, like, can I eat Paimon? Dude, I've been asking that question every day. It's an orphanage, so there's a lot of siblings, but those are the only playable ones. Yep. Okay, gotcha.
Just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the opera house.
Wait, really?
Don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
We must eat Paimon.
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine.
Dragon?
I
Water?
don't know where the dragon went. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
Was the dragon we saw in that new
When I
area?
was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go
Is that
outside
a
and play,
connection?
I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs.
I don't remember what that place is called. Hydro Dragon.
Don't.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
Shoots a beam into the sky.
Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Okay. It's like it worked.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend. after
Eee,
all.
there's a dragon in each region. Yeah.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the
What's the-
concept
what's
of
the-
romanticism.
What's the Sumeru dragon though?
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't become.
Also, Inazuma dragon. Do we see those at all? Is that something we've seen?
It rained
Hey,
for
Pep.
longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the opera.
Well, now I
House.
gotta look this up.
I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the opera house.
Apab, Dendro dragon that rule over Sumeru before the arrival of the heavenly principles. I feel like that's a spoiler. It said something about Nivulette. I don't know. Center of the swirly part of the desert. Oh. Oh, that quest. I think I know what that is.
What is it, Fremine? I'm in
Probably a Paimon stew. That does sound kind of good.
You feel nervous to
Ugh.
look at the materials for the magic pockets. Is that
No, guys, I swear I'm not a cannibal, alright? Just any stew in general just sounds good.
I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
KO Paimon.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way
Is
to make
Paimon
it
a
up to
human?
you.
Maybe she's like more fairy? Being? Celestial fairy? I don't know. Where are we going? Oh. Anyway. What else we got? When is the Paimon cooking update coming out? It's fun. Paimon is not a human. It's fine. Oh, okay. It's not a human. Not cannibalism. Sealy? Oh, Sealy maybe. Yeah.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy?
Quick, someone get up that.
Perhaps?
Beat her down.
These must be from Magic Pocket. No need. But they I can't say. Hey,
Let's throw hands.
please your hand.
Where does a big machine like that get its power?
The water
well,
probably
It's a little complicated.
generates electricity.
Everything we usually use here in the city is powered
Powered
by
by
Indemedium.
Indemedium.
Type of energy that's produced from trials.
Okay. What? Energy produced by trials?
Wow, I'm not completely sure of all the details
Interesting.
myself.
There's some sort of like other power going on
When a
here.
trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests the
Oratrice
instrument for
Mécanique
justice and
d'Analyse
converts it into energy to be used
Cardinale.
all around Fontaine.
Interesting.
That's what its other function is? Paimon heard that, but Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something
Unreliable.
like police be turned into a stable
The
power
Inazuma one
source
would
for
be
the
the
machine?
Orabashi, the one Raiden murdered and whose bones we loot. I can't remember that one, dude. Inazuma was so long ago. Bones. Oh, yeah! Like, there's literally a dragon skull on one of the islands, isn't it? The giant skull, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. That's right.
Hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
Dude, the Inazuma hype was so awesome. Like, I know that lore is so good.
Didn't I already promise
Like,
that
the
I'd
big
tell the
war
world
and,
to
like,
conquer
how
Cabrera
the Raiden
next month?
sliced
Why
an
don't
island
you
in two or something like that.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't?
It's a fun island. I really like that
I
one.
want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
70%.
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the
Delivered
Maybe
materials.
now's
You're right, let's get out of here.
Hold on.
Child, what?
Now trying to collect
What are you doing here,
debts,
bro?
settle your own debts first. If Confreri of Cabrera wants to poach clients from Northland Bank,
I'm
that's
100% out of
fine.
resin. I have
But
5
I'm
primo
afraid you
gems.
still owe the bank a hefty
War
sum
never
more.
changes.
So why don't we
What
work
is this
together
lad
to
doing
this
here?
first,
Batui,
before you get back to your little
didn't we, like,
place?
kill you or something? I guess we didn't.
You're from Northland Bank, but we said we'll pay everything we owe
I guess we
next
just
month.
beat him in battle.
You
It wasn't
hounding me now?
necessarily killing him. We stood our ground.
Traveler, Paimon, I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine.
Wait, he died. I don't know. I thought we were just...
We're surprised to see you.
I thought we killed him too.
What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now.
I don't play Genshin. This is
Honestly,
new to me.
it's
Yeah,
been pretty boring.
understandable.
But it seems that fate
I guess we
brought
just,
our
like...
paths together today. Not only do
Hey,
we have
we're
some
stronger than you.
differences now,
Don't
we
mess with us.
always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
We've already weathered enough storms for him to know.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
Northland Bank Boy.
Getting something?
The NBB.
It's not often I run into the traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really?
Yeah!
Twiddle our thumbs when
Tell
you
off the
want
NPCs.
boy. You want your
Listen to
boy?
me, boy.
Why don't you come and take?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Who's Tusser?
Hey, that's way over the line.
Tusser.
All right, boys, let's see
Genshin.
who has to pay up now.
Oh, Tusser's the little boy. Okay. That's right. Yeah.
The bank told me not to get rough with our clients.
That's
Once you
right.
started it, this is an act of self-defense.
Hey,
You have to be
NPC.
my witnesses, okay?
Come on, let's show us an animation. Show us an animation. I want to see it. Let's see it. Oh, okay. We get to play child.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
You know, child can be fun. I like how they throw down the smoke. Like, no, we're out of here.
Just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank.
You don't mess with Northland Bank. What's your
Huh?
deal, brat? NPC. What was that?
Now's my chance.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh. Okay, well there he goes.
Huh. That was weird.
What happened? He's a Hydra Vision, so
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
oh.
Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Oh. You know, in the city of water,
Time Paimon's ever.
you know, there is a Hydro Archon here.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much
You
on
know,
my vision anyway.
maybe he's going to court now. They just beat someone up.
It's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about it?
I don't know, but recently...
Are we gonna go to court for that, dude? I feel like he's going to
sort of
court.
restless power stirring inside of me.
Like I feel like Farina's
You losing
trying
control of
to
your
find
vision
any
has
opportunity to
anything
put us in
do
there.
with that power you're feeling in?
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was
I broke it to using the Paimon stew.
It was during that
You want me to
time
tell you if he
when I
does? No,
learned
no.
all
I'm
of
just
my
making
abilities.
speculations. I'm just making
The one who took
speculations
me under
here.
her wing and taught me, She was always quiet, and one time.
I mean,
asked why she was willing
it's
to take me on
too
as an apprentice. Because I had
suspicious
awakened
that we're not being watched, or
traces of
we're definitely being
remained
watched.
on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it?
What did you awaken? I awoken the beast
Never
inside
told
me.
But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen in my
Into the
dream. I was
abyss?
in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive.
A whale?
I
Okay.
felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale?
4 people are watching them chat.
We fought against you before.
Let's go!
Huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form
maybe.
of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes
That's
that
kinda
shape
what I was
because the
thinking
scene I
too.
dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves?
Little twisted.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
Oh, who's this bastard?
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I
It's a
experienced there,
Shneznaya
never
person,
stopped
right?
searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
Skirk.
It's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling.
Do we
into
know who the
abyss.
master is?
Oh, it sounds like
His
someone
master looks like she's from Star Rail. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just
Okay, bye, child.
And no, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists.
champion
whenever I'm feeling
duelists.
bored.
Star Rail. I swear. I'm gonna pull out my hair. Because Paimon's voice is killing me.
In
Or making her into
Fontaine,
food.
before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion. The
Official champion
duelists
duelists?
are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best.
Are we gonna be part of
The
that?
duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight, so engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but. And
Interesting.
the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those
We're
who
gonna be
suffer
charged
injustice
and
in
put
their
in that duel at some point.
or those who greatly value their
Otherwise, why would they be explaining it?
Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually.
We're gonna be that exception.
Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of it. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorenne, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya.
Is it Arlecchino?
Paimon feels like we heard that name
Is she
somewhere
one of the
before.
champions?
Oh, before I forget.
I'm trying to think who the champions would be. Arlecchino comes to mind. Oh, did you just give us a vision? Okay. I don't need it.
That it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to
He
hold
just
on
lost
to
an
it for a
entire
little
E
while.
ability
I'll come retrieve it
and
when I
Q
have some time
ability.
later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Okay.
Whatever
Give it to me!
I'll be in touch later.
Blood's Pistol Girls one. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Probably characters we haven't met yet. No, I just lost my... Stay. Give me that. There we go.
Seem the same as ever to Paimon.
It's fine, we plot armor, exactly.
Don't have much to do for now. We might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's.
To use first two. Paimon Stew champion.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around.
They
to
don't
look
blurt
at
it out.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all.
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but
Let's go! Yaimiko mentioned. Favorite character. Let's go. Okay, yeah, let's get going. Come on. Let's see that. Let's see a sweet animation. The performance has got to be animated. It's not going to just be them walking around on the stage with little effects. Oh, shoot. It's like 800 meters away. Jeez Louise! Why'd they put it over there? Okay, then. Here we are. This is the opera house, apparently. Or the stage? Oh, I like these little guys. These little guys are cute. It reminds me of Bailu from Star Rail. The better Chi-Chi alternative. Okay. Yeah.
Please bless us with a bright and healthy child.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
Thank you, NPC.
I guess if they're our kid, there's no doubt they'll.
Her ass is not pregnant.
One of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here. Vache.
Unless they're adopting. Huh?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Who's talking? Who's talking? Agree, lady NPC. Vachier?
Are you hearing things?
Strange.
Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, hi, Lynette.
All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here
Ooh.
and wish for children.
Oh, I see. Wish for children. Alright, I see. So, we have the standard wishing and the event wishing. Which banner are they wishing on? The child banner?
What do you mean?
That's locked behind story, I assume. Where it is just the children.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your
Hydro
hypersensitivity
element.
to the hydro element. Others,
I should become Hydro Traveler.
But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
when do you cry, Paimon?
When do you cry?
What?
Do you cry?
Have to do with anything.
Wait, you're crying right now. Oh, wait, that's just your voice.
When do you cry?
When you're sad. It's as simple as that. There you go.
Sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also.
Then you should understand that tears contain
Intense
your
emotions.
emotion. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges.
Wait, huh?
Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe
I
what
see.
you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Interesting explanation.
What did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions,
Who's crying?
wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you.
Aren't you supposed to be like on stage preparing for the show or something, Lynette? Why are you out here talking to me?
That makes sense.
Alrighty. Well, let's go take a peek. Take a look-see here, shall we? Let me in! Let's go see. Come on, animation. Animation. No, we're not in the theater quite yet.
Traveler in Paimon.
Not in the room.
I knew.
Okay.
We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived.
Oh, my wife is almost there. Oh, we're about to see Navia. She is near.
Which means now
The
is
end
perfect
is
chance for us
near.
to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
You're about to give us the upstairs view, or maybe like front view, right in front and center. Dude, I always think the best seats are like when you're on the second
The Opera
floor.
House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and
I
here
knew
are
you
your
were coming to
tickets.
Fontaine the entire time.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
Like, bro, you didn't even... Okay,
Don't
whatever.
mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an
Have you seen
issue
Father
with
That
the
her signature weapon being used?
That's Cowl, my
Yes, it looks very cursed. They try to put a scythe on the weapon, even though it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. This, however, this does. This works. Dang, we got front center. Judging by where that icon's placed. Yes, sir. It's not even dead center. It's just, you know, front. Slightly to the right. And who is this next to us? Wait, I saw someone next to us. Blue hair. Farina, maybe? It's a dude, I think. This is awkward. Oh, is this Nevulette?
Strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting to...
Excuse me.
Yes, it
I
is.
did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
You seem like the Zhongli equivalent, just Hydro.
Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's... Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but,
What should we talk? You know, don't say that to a person you just meet. Huh? You suck at talking, bro.
You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
Yes, I am the true father now.
If Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then?
You might be more accurate with that statement than you think. Let's see here.
We just arrived in Fontaine.
I doubt they're friends, or maybe they are friends. I don't know.
It is an honor to
What
meet you two.
does Zhongli
I've
have
heard
going
good
on
things
with him?
regards to that.
He's
And as
the
required
Archon,
by
isn't
the
he?
etiquette, I will also
But we already know that
introduce
Farina's an Archon.
Oh, Monsieur Nervulette. What an honor.
Nervulette.
You came to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linny.
I don't think you said that right,
should
bro.
say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervulette?
Really? That's how you say it with an R? Nervulette? That is not his name. I don't know. Paimon said it too. No.
Allow me to introduce you to
Translation
Fontaine's
error.
Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Justice system, eh? Contracts and justice.
Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important
I
person.
don't remember a whole lot from Leeway. I just know the cool
Being Chief Justice
the cool
is merely what I
story
do for work.
at the end.
Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably
I
let
got
you
bored
know
of my king chair.
I prefer not to.
So I wanted to sit down here with
Someone
you,
sitting
peasants.
there in
Oh,
the VIP
Farina's up there.
seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Oh, she's
So
trying
I
to
think
show
you should
off
make
now.
use
I
of
see
her
how it is.
sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Okay.
So is this what things are like for
I'm liking this guy so far.
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance.
Why
will
are you
start
down here
as
talking
soon
to
as
us?
The audience has made their way to their seats.
I guess it's just us. Alright, let's see this. Let's see this. The crowd enters the venue and the curtains open for the show to begin. Better be animated. Animate it. No, they're gonna do it through dialogue. No! No! No!
Today's show, Linny. And over here is
Gosh, dang it.
who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Woo!
Hello, everyone.
Boo! Oh, okay, they clapped.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of
Well,
you
she's
may
got a
think
great attitude.
two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So,
Boo!
I'd like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Oh. Hello, masked man.
Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way,
And this is why I'm excited for Zenless Zone Zero. Because they animate this stuff. And it's not just arm, torso, leg movements. It's like full body movements.
stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight.
Oh,
and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh, I blinked. Oh, what's happening?
A magician's
Oh, here we go, here we
skill
go.
is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh?
Just pulling out
But
cards.
this isn't what you came for.
It's so stupid.
These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
I'm gonna kill my sister.
Using this water tank,
I'm gonna drown
I shall
her.
make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh, okay. their clothes are
Lynette,
taken off.
Are you still there?
Don't come
go too
out.
far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's got an extra pair. Okay. Well, I'm glad she had an extra pair on her. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Shut up, Paimon.
Through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, You should focus on the show.
Focus on the show.
Rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right.
Rose got the knowledge. This is kind of embarrassing to watch. Why? Why? What's embarrassing about it, huh?
I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing.
Here are the girls that have been kidnapped. I'm gonna lay out their bodies on stage.
Appearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are
I've been
the
the criminal. I did it all.
Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be
My
me.
assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Okay.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick.
A swap.
A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Ready.
How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic?
Shut up, Paimon.
Does Lenny have
Shut up.
The audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
Watching a show.
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin.
Bam.
Let me see.
Oh.
Row 7, seat 3. Congratulations.
We have
You
NPC
now
number
have a
1.
chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
Random.
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged
Not
everything
suspicious
for you
at
to be
all.
as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Meropide.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wow. What a great voice actor.
Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voice.
Real.
Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
I'm sure he's prepared.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58. That's
Okay.
right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Neverlet?
I am counting in my head.
Nebulette.
I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
That's a way of saying it. No, I'm not counting.
You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable.
I like how in the animation that played, I had the Hydro Traveler, so I should probably swap that out just to make it look
Mr. Lenny, are you
more
right
real.
there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the message. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example...
Nobody's counting.
Even though he's saying
What a crowd.
he doesn't seem nervous at all.
Bang! He's dead.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about 25! 24!
Here we go.
What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you moving in there.
He's dead!
I've accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here.
I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Alrighty, well let's see. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
And they swapped.
Ta-da!
Fire. Yeah, we killed her. Please tell me that's not staged. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
Magic fixes everything.
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl
This performance is
Oh
over.
my
Medical
gosh.
staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Oh, that's too good.
If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
Judgment.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Man. That's too good.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead.
Oof, that's why it was an NPC. We don't care. We can off an NPC.
Fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of
Oh.
now, we are still not sure why we
Linny
found the
unintentionally
power
killed
box, rather than
someone.
a guest from the audience.
He's a
And after an initial search of the
murder!
The guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
This doesn't fit her design. I don't know, I think it fits her design quite well.
And there are many indications
Should have been Paimon. Dude. We were this close! This close to putting Paimon in that box.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really. Using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale.
I knew the whole time.
Underestimate us that badly. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances.
Oh, I don't get to eat her? No, we can take the body out.
Why me?
We just gotta tenderize the meat a little bit, you know?
This all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your
This is too much.
is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was
Ooh.
nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Lenny do this?
How could you, Linny?
Stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us they would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Are we going to defend for Linny, and then that's going to be why we're put on court, because we're suspected of assisting the criminal or something like that? I know they want to put us in court. I know we're going to go to court.
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like
Deliver
she's
some
gonna
justice.
personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
Kidnapping and murder.
I mean...
Oh, she's so wise.
But what excites me even more than the obvious truth
Nah.
eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you,
Oh.
Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't
Oh,
you?
I see. Here we go. See? Are we like the, oh, what's it called? What's it called? There's the prosecutor and the defender.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
I wouldn't call that a duel.
Our little duel ended in a draw.
The defendant
But
and the...
really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and
I'm looking this
decide
up.
a true victor than here, on the grandest of stages.
Magistrate, judges, court roll. Here we go.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment,
Three main functions.
are you willing to act
I don't
as
know.
Mr. Linney's
Defense? Yeah. There's like the defendant and...
The trial will be held
What's the other one? What's like the... Suspect?
Sides
No.
may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troop are all
There's
potential
the defendant and
suspects
what's the
and
opposite
shall
one? I
remain in
just can't think of the name.
The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't
And we have the
that
witness.
long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can
Starts with a
build
J.
in such a short amount of time.
Prosecutor? Is that what it is? I don't know. I feel like prosecutor is not the right one, but I don't know. Maybe it is. Linny.
Sorry about everything that happened.
Anyway, I wasn't paying attention to like the last 5 paragraphs that just happened.
Be scared after witnessing an accident like that.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? I know
Quit your
all is
yapping,
good and
Paimon. We got a murder to solve.
here. Thank you so much for trusting
I mean,
me.
no, I guess the murder has already been solved.
I'm
It's
sure
just...
everyone
We
sees
got a
the
murder to
evidence
judge
at this
here.
point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left, I
Real,
don't know whether
dude,
what happened here
real.
on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either.
Oh, wait, is her body
Someone
gone?
tampered with my performance,
They said they
and I
pronounced her
need to
dead.
figure out what they
I don't
did.
remember if they said they
Even
found
a
the body or
skilled and
not.
knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all
If the
that
body's
off
gone,
just
then there's
by
something else going on. Big at play here.
The impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is
Oh.
possible.
Where'd you get those glasses?
When we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings.
Perfect disguise, Paimon.
Travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
Oh boy, don't
That's
encourage her.
Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get
And
back
like
to
an
my
extra of the
notes.
shows in the box. Paimon takes off the thing.
But with the guards watching our every move,
Take 'em off!
it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence.
Yep.
Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Won't let you down.
Oh, since we're going to start
I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind
Trade
their magic are
secrets.
past
We
savings.
can't tell you. Dude, you're literally about to get, like, sentenced to death. And you're like, no. The magician never reveals the secrets.
Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well
Thank
worth
you.
it.
Thank you for having some common
We
sense.
should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here.
Detective Paimon. Alright, Detective Paimon. Alright, that's part 2 of the quest done. Heard that quest complete sound.
How's the investigation going?
We're Linny's and Lynette's attorney.
I see. You must be the traveler that...
You go there after I change to Hydro.
Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Yeah, this place is all kind of
Come with
sus.
me and you'll see.
Anyway, what does this have to do with finding our brother again?
The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside
That's
it.
crazy.
This is
But
the
why
real
were they
reason.
inside it?
We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl.
Okay, so the body's not there.
Carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage,
Causing this to snap,
factors
yup.
lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
Are you
What
both
was the
good friends
motive?
of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your
Force us to
trust,
go
but
there.
even convince you to
You
act
right,
as his
you right.
attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician
No
is
such
holding
thing.
the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a
How
lot of
dare
cases,
you.
and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward.
We've known each other for like
No,
5 minutes.
Good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
It's just our luck to meet somebody and immediately be caught up in something. You can use the case record to confirm your current evidence and clue collection, situation, and sort case related information. You can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record, then investigate the corresponding areas to locate them. Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues that can be investigated within the certain area, certain radius around yourself. So advance your overall progress. Okay, the investigation from the guards indicate that the fireworks launched at the tail end of the magic performance set the rope dangling the water tank alight, causing the tank to fall and kill Cowell, who was within it. It seems evident that Linny is the likeliest user of the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Cowell and the reason for the chosen lady's disappearance remains mysterious. The deceased identity. Deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cowell. He was well trusted by all of his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting the show, keeping the crowd engaged. This is not the person who died. Brother, how long was I gone? I think I skipped the scenes too much. Is this who's saying who died? That's not who died. Anyway, I'll use perception skill. Here we go. That is the person who died. No, it wasn't. It was a woman. Oh! No. You're right. The assistant. Yeah, with the mask on. You're right. Sorry. I thought we were still talking about the girl. No, the girl disappeared.
Investigation team is still collecting
I see. Yeah, okay, I get it now. I get it
Seats were
now.
all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's
Yeah, the girl's
identity
disappeared. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sure, it's not like
Gotcha,
this is
gotcha.
confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter.
I get it now. I'm picking up what's being put down.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House.
Keep up with the story. Listen, I'm not the most insightful person, alright?
The Magic Troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all.
What?
Matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around
Young
the same
women,
age range,
same age.
there really weren't any other
No other connections.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
My stylist. Okay, information about the missing lady's identity. Halsey is the missing person. She's a famous painter and came to watch the magic show in order to take a break from her own creative work. She's known to have been entangled in quarrels with any of the members of Lenny's magic troupe. Okay. Talk to Desmond. We can look at this. We can examine this. The broken magic box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. I couldn't read it all because I had auto on. Struck. If Cowell wasn't inside the box at the moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable.
Can you take that off your face, Paimon? It just makes me want to slap you even harder. So either Lenny didn't realize this or was a safety concern.
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
Why am I serious? We're trying to figure out a murder here. So was it burned or was it severed?
Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Seems to be flammable, like a type of flash cotton.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it... Wait, why would you write all this down?
Let's take notes. Yeah, a special rope. This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when fireworks were being launched on stage. The investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of flammable material. No, we gotta do the... No. There we go. There you go. Is Farina even here still? Yup. Yup.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector
How do I close
after
this?
all.
See, I told you.
Oh.
What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Interesting.
The investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance.
Random.
The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought
Okay,
there might be a
another
serious
piece of
problem with
evidence.
the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
Turns out
The
signal
murderer.
you picked wasn't
So
random at
scary.
all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure
Okay.
you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Lenny knew who would be sitting where from the very
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That much checks out. Lenny reserved our seats for us too.
Let you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lenny.
Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case.
Lenny, it's all looking pretty bad for you, mister. Random number selected. This device was used during Lenny's magic performance to choose a lucky member of the audience. However, the guards have found that it would generate the exact same number no matter what. Clearly, someone has tampered with it. I see. Where are these other places we gotta go? I think we gotta go out. We're escaping! Rah! Oh, hey. Nah, we won't look at that. That's fine.
When he's still talking to the guards, it seems he'll have a lot. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later.
He's just talking to us from, like... Okay. Okay, where can we go? Probably this guy? Isildur?
I see that you're investigating the area. Well,
Are you prepared to defend Lenny in the end, even though you have to fight? Oh, probably.
Any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them.
Fight in court, of course. My Arlecchino take, she's just another basic attack spammer. Nothing wrong with that.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first?
It's like Hu Tao all over again. Hu Tao Part 2.
And I'll start it with that loud thud.
And, freaking, what's her face? Yoimiya?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it.
How you doing, by the
It's
way?
just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick.
Gwynplaine?
So no one paid it much mind.
Nivulette is better.
Now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
Nivulette is confirmed to be the best DPS in the game right now.
What do you make of it?
I think Arlecchino is a very close second, though.
It may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice, Lynette, perhaps. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope,
Pyrotechnics?
sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Forever.
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Rough landing. Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case?
That's true.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Oh, that's right. We heard a thud, didn't we? Strange sound during the magic show. During the switching performance, there was an audible thump that many audience members heard. That is true. We did hear that. I think we're going over here. I think it might be upstairs. How do we get to that point? I can't look at the map. It just brings me outside. My account is sitting dead right now. I refuse to believe anyone is better than Nivulette. I left behind. Can't climb the walls. I should spam this a bit more. We'll ask some of these audience members if they don't have a thing above them. I guess I'll check out the box. It's like the one thing I haven't really checked out yet. Ordinary box, but Lenny somehow moved instantly from the stage of being inside of it. How did he do it? Okay. We have to get up there somehow. How do we do that? Talk to you. Use the door? Leave the oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes, both of you.
Sorry, I thought we were trapped in. Oh, hey, it's Navia.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right.
If Lemon were here.
You're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
So painful to watch sometimes. Hey, I try.
That one, but who are you?
I just thought we weren't allowed to leave the stage room.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula?
Providing protection to solving conundrums.
Wow.
Name it. Spina di Rosula does it.
This is the feds?
Navia have the honor of being its renowned president.
Lemon, wake up.
Though those who play by our rules
Okay.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Silver. Hi, Malus.
Various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Boss, Mademoiselle, what gives with the names?
Well, I am
A
the
second-generation president.
Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
Interesting.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
Like a mad grandpa.
No need. You don't have to call me boss.
And other people call you mother. Navia. Hi, Navia.
If you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rasula anyway.
Rasule.
All merely trifling details. Never mind.
Spina di Rasule.
The situation at hand.
We're becoming French, guys.
Right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases.
Whoa, lighting. Okay, hi.
Stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues, but
We have more clues than you. Ha 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 ha. The French arc. Oh, we're gonna wave our flags. That might be more Italian. I prefer Russian. Is that Russian?
If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges.
Yeah, it's Russian.
And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Urina.
sounds more like you just don't trust
First person to guess correct. Hey, I just know my Russian. I know a bit of Russian. Not great at it.
Answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute. Did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry. You won't hear any
Pointless
questions
questions.
from me.
Yeah, let me go.
In your
I don't want to hear any pointless conversation
Would you
either.
treat a trial like it's an opera?
Not always.
Would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by mistake.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they
He used Google Translate. I used Google Translate to figure out what the word was actually supposed to be. Like, I recognized the language, but I did use Google Translate to translate what that said.
preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. Oh, well,
Which was just Russian, so, you know.
Far be it from me to brag.
You lied. Hey, I figured it out before I looked it up.
Will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the
Disappearances in this sense. Like, aw, dude. I don't want you to be in a talker. Silver, don't fail me. Come on, Silver.
I have nothing to add.
Let's go! He had one line. 3 words. That was 4 words. Never mind. That was 5 words. I'm just counting in my head.
House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and
Hey, man. You gotta go. Someone is wishing on the child banner right now. You gotta get out of here. I don't know. Are these things children? The hair on them looks really weird, though. I'm gonna be honest. Very out of place.
From here, at least not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
How can you be so
Russian has a distinct script. Probably.
Well, because I was in charge of security near the
That's a wig, right? Yeah, I would think so. I would hope so.
here, which was quite a shame. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We
Okay, okay.
that sort of thing, you know.
Mezzanines?
It's safe to say
Did I say it right?
couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help.
Entrances and exits to the Opera House. No one left the Opera House during the magic show, and after the incident happened. Only those who had their identities cleared by the guards could leave. Okay, so either someone can hide.
Everything of note here at the
like conceal their identity somehow.
Discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting.
Ask how Lenny's doing on his end. Hold on, he's below me. Ooh, whoa. So the trapdoor with a secret exit, probably.
Understood.
Mayhaps.
Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Look, I'm gonna put a
Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose
one
out
of
your
those
hat as a
tracker
gift for you.
devices on your ankle.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You're on parole right now, Buster.
You've arrived. Who's this?
And a vent.
I'm Spina di Rossini,
It was
guardian
venti.
angel. I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my
No.
companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Not the jokes. Wait, no, I'm serious. This isn't a joke. I actually think it's Venti. Venti's the culprit.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind.
What if it was
magic
Navia the whole time?
large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below.
Heading below stage. Ooh. New area.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick.
Okay, but how did he do it in less
Before I
than 10
reveal
seconds?
everything, you should have a look first.
Wants revenge for his chess piece being stolen. No one tell Bloodlust. No one tell him.
I'm not trying to be dramatic, remembering the details.
My guy ran.
Understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from
The
discovering
back door. The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Unsaid murder? No. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No hints. No
given that you
gimps.
were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a
Smooth wooden door.
So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
What does that mean?
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head.
Okay, if we're being honest here, the murder is either a character we haven't seen yet, or
I knew you'd figure out most of
it's
it as soon
Navia.
as you saw
I feel like it's gotta be Navia.
the 2 magic boxes.
No, it's not Navia. It's not Navia. It's a character we haven't seen yet. That's how Genshin usually does it.
The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley
Stop accusing Navia, because I'm right.
face in the right direction.
No, it's not Navia.
I see. So that's
It's not Linny, it's not Lynette.
box inside another box.
I think it's just confirmed it's not Linny. So we can just rule them out altogether.
The audience member was put inside and be moved along the
Someone you
trolley.
haven't seen yet. Yeah, like someone who hasn't made an appearance on screen yet.
Nothing had ever changed. Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device.
Or maybe it was a sabotage by Furina or
The audience member would
Nebulette.
only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she
They
walked
just
out,
want more power in the justice system. The water vision guy?
Ah, yes, a phonograph operated.
We'll
by the
see,
magnet
we'll
source to
see.
achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that
Using
ladder.
the ladder. Okay.
What about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting.
Nebulette is a nice guy.
That's how we were able to.
Who knows? Who knows? Why was he on the front row and not in his big boy chair?
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only
I know,
Lynette
I know
can
you know.
perform it.
So that's how it all worked.
Leave them alone.
Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
Okay.
And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here
Would.
being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been astonishing.
Hey,
I probably never would
nice
have
people are usually the more accusable because, you know, they're trying to get on your good side so they can gain your trust.
Someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
Still wondering what you're weird not telling me.
We can come up with some more leads.
Oh, the thing I said earlier.
So Linny and Lynette.
Nah, don't worry about it. Just play the game, man. Just play the game.
I'll escort them back up.
Yes.
Nahida is untrustable?
So strict now.
I don't know. She kind of just trauma dumped on us in that whole story, I feel like. That's what I got from it. Was just her trauma dumping on us. The magic trick. Lenny gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work. By using the box inside a box, the idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath, and Lenny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Meanwhile, having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of onstage interactions. Onstage music or magic box structure. The magic box on stage is an additional layer to its rear, which Lynette, in Lenny's clothing, remain hidden. She would appear at the end of the magic trick and lead people to believe that Lenny had been able to instantly move to the box on the other side. Audience side magic box structure. Magic box at the center of the audience has 2 layers, and beneath it is an entrance to an underground tunnel. This was how the lucky audience member was meant to have been transported without the audience noticing. At least one character in every region for story cries. Okay. So there's got to be like an hidden exit down here or something, right?
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to
Please slip, my lady.
Why would there be water here?
For the trick? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was from the giant thing that broke upstairs with all that water in it. I'm assuming the stage isn't completely sealed off. Trolley moves along the tracks. I don't know. I feel like it's not too suspicious to see water down here. But hey, apparently they're taking it as a broken vase. The big sussy vent. There are many pieces of a broken flower vase on one side of the tunnel. All the water within has been spilled. Judging from the distance, it seems unlikely that not knocked over by the trolley meant to transport the magic box. Water leaking pipe? Yeah, is there any... Can't climb that. Control board. This should be the control device for the trolley. It seems to be able to operate automatically. Ah.
What's this?
Get sued.
Looks like a
Hook?
tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
They didn't mention this earlier. Perhaps it was a prop.
For a different trick.
Whatever it is.
Let's make note of this random hook down in this prop basement. I don't know. It's kind of hard to gather evidence down here. A rope that has fallen to the ground, a metal hook that has been tied to the end of this rope. Its use is unclear. I don't know. If they don't recognize it, maybe that could be like a counter argument. In order to return to the magic box above. That's it. Investigate clothing.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here.
But she's nowhere to be found. Lenny didn't mention the guest having a wardrobe change.
Right. And do you really need to do that? Ugh.
What happened to your glasses?
Hannah doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Young lady's clothes. The clothing was belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason remains unknown. We got right here. High precision is required to complete this magic show. I can read it all, whatever. Not too in-depth. We'll go here, and I think there's an exit right there. All kinds of props and costumes are haphazardly stuffed inside. And then we have the trolley. This is crucial for transporting the magic box on the other side. The culprit must have used the culprit to execute their plan. And then we have this vent. The vent! Looks like a vent.
Seems someone could fit through here.
Yeah?
Could this have been the suspect's escape?
You know, if they escaped this way, they put it back on pretty well.
But if they had to pull another person with them, this...
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
It's a tiny person. It's a small person. It's Venti's home. Tunnel vent. Tunnel vent looks like it could allow one person passage barely, but leaving along the missing lady seems unrealistic prospect. Okay. And now your glasses are changed. Wait, is she wearing the glasses here? Oh my gosh, she is. That's so funny. Okay. We gotta return.
Yes. Let's head back up.
I bet it reeks of alcohol. Real.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings.
Why do you guys not have any, like, camera system here? Aren't you guys, like, an advanced civilization? You think people all about crime would have some sort of, like, security system for that and put, like, cameras?
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
Are they still not that advanced, or
are very low, since the vent leads to the opera house.
just staying to see Neuvillette? Fair enough.
Guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding.
Cameras aren't used for security yet. Oh, I see. But they could be using it.
Plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance. Both quite.
Alrighty.
No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are
Not
very
enough
likely to be upheld
brains.
unless we make some
They're not that advanced, apparently.
Trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the opera house. That's right.
We're going to trial, baby.
The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness
Defenses,
testimonies,
testimonies.
and even the audience's emotions will all
Yep.
be projected on the. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will, and is.
This also precludes any kind of
They put their dogs in clothes.
Once both sides are done speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This too will be used by the oratrice.
Bro got that dog in him.
Then, finally, the oratrice will be consulted by officials.
Alright, alright.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have
It's going
always
to
come
be
to
the
the same
same
judgment,
judgments.
which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Yes,
Chief
the
Justice of the
guards
Supreme
also
Court.
asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place. Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
Oh, I see. They're the
That
proxies.
we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could
That makes
prove
sense.
problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Okay, Silver.
There's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Of course. I just
Yes, free food. Let's go.
lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of
Balanced nutrition.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to.
You are the food Paimon. We specifically invited you to this case.
Way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets.
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I will do best.
We'll still do her best,
Even if I am the snack.
What do you
In fact, we're looking at one right now.
Understood, demoiselle.
Demoiselle.
Everyone, please come with me.
I think I lost her. Oh. Portable stove. You hitting on Paimon? What?
Be prepared to meet the demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Ooh, are we gonna make a cake?
Then I'll get to it. Please, these three are quite the interesting group.
Navia methodically. Oh. Ooh, these are like a. Whatchamacallit? Oh, what are these called? I know the name! What are they called? For some reason my mind immediately goes to crouton, but macarons, yeah. Macarons, croutons, almost the same sounding.
I was applauding. And I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay. Real.
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks.
I enjoy making snacks.
Estimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout.
The Ons family, yeah.
Just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
Macarons.
Give these a try. Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Aww.
Well,
Only 3.
sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head.
Okay,
You wouldn't be able to think clearly.
I'm gonna skip this snack bit. This sucks.
All right then. However, the magician twins could
Okay, here we
have
go.
committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical,
Logical motive.
Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was
It's very boring. So apart from the twins,
and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some
Paimon over 8.
between
No, we gotta fatten her up.
resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding
The
of
more
the
fat
clothes,
in the flesh
and
we
her
get,
affection.
the better.
Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
What if the criminal was the NPC the whole time? Now that she's stopped, she's ready for the stew.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider
my stylist.
are both technically victims. Whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowell.
Okay.
Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowell before making her escape?
Halsey.
That's right. And even if she
Which
had
NPC?
tampered with the
Halsey.
setup, she would need to understand
She
the
kidnapped
entire
herself.
trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
It was just a murder scheme. She wasn't kidnapping anyone.
From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case.
That's what you think, Paimon. You're giving up.
They smell great. They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
They are my special.
Fun fact. I have never had a macaron, so I don't know what they taste like. They always look super good though, and I really want to try one, but I've just never had one. You ate an extra 2! You're going to the court!
A few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
If you ate them, you ate them. Everyone knows how much you love eating.
How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then
Ugh.
would turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Luce, set up the stove again if you would.
We're making more.
Everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Okay. Want to know a fun fact about half of the people of Fontaine? possibly? Does it have any spoilers? And is it gonna, like, entail anything?
That's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around. I don't know. It would be awkward if you.
Okay.
It was nothing.
Why, Navia? I'm bored of you.
Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find.
Okay. Probability of third person being involved. Neither Cowell nor Hazley had a motive, but after having talked to Navia, the likelihood of a third person being involved seems very low too. Oh. At 8 to 10, let's see here. Oh, can I just do this? I think I need to do a full day though. Let's just do that. It needs to be an entirely new day. And we good. So this is the courtroom, eh? Alrighty. Same place, same everything. Still got your glasses on, huh? I do have some thoughts.
Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and
Have you let show yourself?
At least we will be supporting them from the stand. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Alright, bye-bye. Thanks, Navia. I know he's here. He's definitely here. So, did we sleep inside this building? Or did the show just happen, like, really early?
Finally, you're back.
Because they haven't let anybody out yet, and we had to skip a full day. So, unless the show started, like, super early in the morning, they made everybody sleep here.
Don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came
Ooh.
up empty-handed.
Alright,
That was
Farina.
to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence, but don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
There he is. There he is.
I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session. Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Well, let's see. On cue.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the
Prosecution.
Lady Farina.
That's what it is.
Do you wish to refute his statement in
Prosecutor.
any way?
Yeah. So we were right. We were right.
Of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr.
Liar. He's a liar.
Lying. There is no
So you're one of the prosecutors, entertainment.
if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that
Ooh.
so? And if I may ask, what did
Objection.
you do while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all?
We heard the thump.
Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No.
Her eyes are cool. I like that.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Why now are we just bringing this up? Not know about the sound.
Sure, you could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the thud.
Oh, that's cool. What does the thud have to do with anything, though? What does it mean?
Then, ladies what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me,
She's got rock solid foundations.
actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
Whoa, they're Fatui.
No
Bum
wonder
bum.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
Uh-oh.
That's irrelevant.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Our identities have nothing to do with
What a
that.
shocker.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it.
Whoa. Alright, we're gonna present stuff now.
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look
What's going on here?
Now comes the infighting in Discord, I suppose.
Discord reference!
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is real.
Oh, she's full of it, dude.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
They are Fatui.
Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
It's not about a magician's ability to con others, given how Lenny has concealed his identity. This has been set up beforehand. This child is here in Fontaine, along with House of Operatives. There must be some scheme at work here. I've been a victim of such schemes before, and now...
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
Whoa!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor! Has withheld key information. My defense cannot proceed. Should I just give up?
In that case, what is your request?
Oh, I see. I request a brief adjournment. There are things I must discuss.
Really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
Commit.
Their own attorney.
You.
They're left to discuss.
Order, I say. Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will...
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
No commitment.
My dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
I'm just here for the funny roots here. You might meet with Linny and Lynette backstage in the Opera House. Womp womp.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro-Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, the good theme, dude.
Yeah.
Fatui theme's going on.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but
Paimon's really mad.
Very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large.
Where's
and the
Fremine?
Harbinger have very different
Bro got
personalities
locked
and
out.
goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
Heck, we know this is all just another lie.
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician.
A trickster by trade, all by coincidence too.
But still,
Who was that? Who was the trickster?
trust me. I am no criminal.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Is it Skarmosh? Did you bite your nail? No.
Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has come. During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath. From that moment
We're
on,
gonna...
Lynette and I have been
Something
designing
about the
this
core. I don't know. We're gonna
with the
kill the
objective
core.
of getting close to the
I'm gonna mess with it. Or hack it.
Is that why you needed a home?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75
That
seconds
stands.
to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the
core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find?
Nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Is this the same voice we heard at the first part? I forgot about that.
Possible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one, and that voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and
I think
retreated.
Lenny is the imposter song vent. Maybe.
On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only
He could be an engineer. For real. He could.
So, there you have it.
Come on, man. Magic probably doesn't bring in the money.
swear, I
Start
didn't hide
engineering
anything
things.
from you this
You could
time.
rake in the cash with
It
that
was
type of
never my
knowledge.
wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead.
Follow your lead and however you choose. I believe in the facts. I will defend you from these charges.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving us.
Now, I'm gonna swap so you guys can see what these options I'm choosing. There you go.
If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a serious
Key evidence we need. The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back. Yes, sir.
Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Lenny's statement claims that he headed to the chamber containing the Oratrice core upon entering the tunnel and did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear a thud. The voice in the Oratrice core chamber. Lenny claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses Oratrice core within the Opera House's underground structures. Alright, well, let's see. We're here to commit. Or something like that. I don't know. Who's it gonna be? So if it was a voice... And the nail-biting... Okay.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough.
Take your final guess on who the murderer was.
Everyone would lend me their attention.
Uh,
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
I really couldn't tell ya. I don't know. Based on the opposition accounts of events, you can identify loopholes in their statement. Okay. Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new interface. Take a guess. I don't know. Is it just anyone that was here? Use your refutations to convince the audience to obtain more support from people that Oratrice will display such shifts clearly. When you find and refute all incorrect content, you can complete the cycle of refutation and unveil the truth. Oh boy.
As the countdown began, he
Entered the tunnel.
When the flatbed trolley passed, the
box and gone to the
into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not
Okay.
realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing
This is convincing me, man.
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught
Oh.
Linny red-handed.
But he was found dead on top, not under below.
Proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box.
What?
Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through
But where did the girl go?
in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident.
What kind of defendant are you? I don't know, one that's easily persuaded. Those death would be ruled an accident. Okay.
And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
That's fun.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
Yes.
Disputing Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linny...
Identify loopholes. Headed to the chamber containing the archer's core upon entering the tunnel and did not witness the crime taking place. Thus did not hear a thud. During the magic show... Oh yeah, what about the clothes? Oof. Claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber in the house within the opera structure underground structures. Heard a mysterious voice. Where would that be used? Oof, this is tough. This is why I'm not a detective. Enter the tunnel as the countdown begin. Maybe that? No.
Seems...
After the incident happened, only those who had heard identities could leave? Audible thump during the switch. Also leave the first and last piece of evidence alone. Okay. I feel like this has got to have a loophole to it. Yeah, there we go.
To the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Okay. Heard a sound. No. Herm. Walked in on Linny, so the latter knocked him out with the vase leading to the victim's death. No. No. No, I'm just taking guesses at this point. There we go. The dress. That makes sense. Now that I'm reading it, there we go.
He only witnessed...
Meticulously designed magic prop activated, causing the water tank to crash down and make everything seem like an accident. Maybe this? No. Then this. Nothing. Okay. This has nothing going on for it. We've already figured out that. No one left the opera house during... No. Okay.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Alrighty.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has
Something to say.
When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been...
Don't bring up the voice, dude. That seems too suspicious.
He returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again. And in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's...
Thanks, Paimon. We have tipped the scales back to 50-50.
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of
Nothing at all. Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
my reasoning?
Onstage equipment was clearly tampered with a premeditated fashion. However, you say that Cowell bumped into Linny by any chance? I don't know.
the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh,
They have a point!
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claim?
Do you happen to remember?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? You're saying that he wasn't.
Your claim has now become my weapon! Oh no. Oh shoot, I should have looked at everything, huh? Oh no. Irrelevant. Oh, all this is relevant, okay. Irrelevant. Missing person, she's famous painter and can watch magic show in order to take a break. Tingle of the Quarrels members, okay. Wobble Thump. Could leave, probably?
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought?
Okay, no, wasn't that one. Maybe her identity? No. What does this have? What does the thump have to do? This doesn't have any other information. My evidence didn't say that. That's why this is difficult. It's not giving me all the information I need to know. It's like, okay, yeah, there was an audible thump. How does that relate to what we're trying to explain, though? All of this is predetermined.
Well, to think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crime,
And who was it? We don't know. We don't know. Am I supposed to know at this point? Correctness of your dedication or deduction. My mistakes, you must make another selection from remaining. So you've answered all the questions correctly, you complete this logic claim. The guards' investigation report indicate that the fireworks released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the ropes, suspending the water tank above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill. If Linny is no longer under suspicion, the only other members of the troupe would have been able to tamper with the props. Linny gave a detailed account on how the trick was supposed to work by using the box inside of a box. The idea was the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath, and Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of the onstage interactions. The clothes belonged to Hensley, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown.
Halsey is the missing person ordinary audience member.
Wow, we have Lumine dialogue? That's rare.
She have her own scheme all along. Could there have been a third person involved?
Should we do a third person?
His name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Let's do the third person. Incorrect! Okay, unfortunate. Well, then it's probably her. Really? What? Cowell wanted to kill himself? Why?
That can't be right. The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the
Oh, is that so?
Why? This was just a suicide attempt?
What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
It's even more confusing. I know, right? How can we envisage Linny as having been able to interfere with the crime?
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrance.
No, that's irrelevant.
His name is Cowell, Linny's
Probably
assistant.
not.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
Maybe clothing.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and
I feel like we could do the sound. The sound might be relevant here. Oh, we need more.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as
Okay, we do the sound mixed with the vent, mixed with the clothing, and do him.
His name is Cowell.
Dang it.
No one entered or left the
No one entered or left.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. It would have been tough for both people to fit. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment.
Okay, we could do that. Not in the tunnel at that moment.
The sound we heard may have come from
The clash and the criminal.
the deceased.
Do you?
Cowell.
And
It would have been tough for both people to fit. No one entered or left.
maybe that? I don't know. I'm just taking... Oh, wait. Okay, I got like...
Halsey's clothing was.
The dress. Okay, the dress has like nothing to do with it. I don't know.
It would have been tough for both.
What? Okay, so it was all wrong. Okay. Cowell Hensley struggling. On the tunnel for a minute. This could have given time Cowell to bring Hazley. Box would have been in full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing that they would have been discovered. They went through the vents.
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider just like the trick is it?
If only we.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel, it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just...
Magic. It could have been the water.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see
Is she the culprit?
growing impatient?
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between.
Yep.
The deceased's name is Cowell.
Yep. Water.
This was not broken.
Hypothesis correct.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into...
Uh-oh, Farina.
I do hope you know how preposterous. How could a person ever be transformed into water?
This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
Talking about here, not some magic trick. Must be real
I don't know. I don't know if Farina could turn into water or not, but you seem like the most likely case right now.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't since.
Okay, are we going back down? Okay.
We haven't placed much attention on it, but given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings.
People really do
Sigh.
all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request.
Reasonable request. There we go. That's my
Since
boy.
the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects.
Returns with the
We are
news.
still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared.
How long is this Archon quest?
We discovered several test tubes
Okay,
of fluid
vials.
within Cowell's baggage. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are
Primordial
water,
Sea.
Primordial Sea. The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an
Organization
organization
that sells illegal drugs.
The notebook has many entries concerning.
Are we tiding with this the Fatui?
One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date.
It's gonna be like 5 to 6 hours at this pace.
The notes
It's
also
empty.
state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely
Chose some
that
sort of
as
test
such, we
subject,
believe
subject,
that
I
the
guess.
defense's hypothesis is
You've got to be kidding. People dissolving.
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
I don't know.
Interesting.
This reminds me of a certain prophecy. But
There is a third person. I was right. There has to be a third person. There's someone behind the scenes.
You two, with me, quick!
Mademoiselle, wait! What about your partner?
Let's go.
Forget about him.
Trust me.
Order!
Ooh.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the... Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence.
Please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this
Alrighty.
hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that
Water from the primordial sea. Okay. Rope, hook, water. I don't know.
Lynette was in the magic box on.
He's in the magic box.
There was something else within the inner
Something else in the box.
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped.
Let's do that. The hook.
Seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick. But
Triggering a mechanism. Maybe it was a lever. I don't know.
rope that strung the water tank up was lit by.
No, I'm just doing all these clues.
Deceased's name is.
Surely that's right. I got the hook right though. Apparently.
I remember there was something else.
Something else in that.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Lynette was in the magic box.
I guess we'll do the rope again. I don't know. None of that's right.
The deceased's name is Cow.
Cowl.
The water.
The
from
water.
primordial Lynette was in the magic box. I remember there was something.
Hey. Thumbs up. I'm just putting it together.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time in the
Shut up.
original plan. Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope, and the
Yippee!
number selected
Whoopee!
his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would
Halsey.
enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel. With the remaining evidence evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something
Unexpected.
in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
Does it? I don't know.
Together, a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now.
She's just like me for real.
Accused an innocent person. What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
Wow.
His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to
Hey.
the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now
Ooh,
invite him on
new
stage
evidence.
to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
That can't be.
Well, he's dead.
Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack. Does this not clear all doubt?
That's a ripperoni, dude.
My loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Oh boy. Well, that's unfortunate.
Did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent.
Okay.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his
How are
partner
you?
in
Oh,
crime.
Blood's asking how you are, Willa. Where is she? She's ran. She ran.
Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out, and the tool
Oh, hold on. Someone's at my door.
also became
I'll be right back. Oh, we're gonna BRB. That's not the right one. Be right back. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I'm gonna take care of something. And boom. Alright. Let's do this for real now. Yeah? Goofy. Hi, Small Fry. How's it going? Thank you. Anyway, I've got like a movie I need to be at in like an hour, so unfortunately I can't be streaming for much longer. I'm gonna try and find a stopping point as soon as we're done with all this. So just a FYI. Knocked out Cowell on the tool meant to cover crime up also became a murder weapon.
As much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite a cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
Well, what movie are you going to see? I'm going to go see Spirited Away.
We've used up all the evidence we collected.
They're doing a Ghibli Fest in theaters right now. I got rebuttal here. Okay, how do we come back from this? Why, thank you.
Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
I think we've all seen enough now. And we
Ample
have
witnesses.
I believe this is indeed the finale.
You're right. We're about to end this right here, right now.
My good, noble Chief justice. Should we not, in your view, move?
Excuse me, everyone.
Why, hello, Navia.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Thank you. She's being quite obnoxious.
Interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic?
No.
I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes.
Oh boy. Objection! Nuh-uh.
If you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is also
Misdirection.
isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion.
Oh.
Once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's
It would be. It would be pretty good.
on, Lenny and Lynette? Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina
Oh,
Dorsula
where did the
will
box
make
go?
necessary arrangements on your behalf.
Just appeared.
As the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
What are you getting at here?
And
Click.
voila.
And she's back alive. If she... Okay, that's just way too suspicious.
Sorry for the interruption.
That is way too suspicious. Wouldn't Navia be considered one of the kidnappers now?
So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was
Okay.
afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Okay.
I begin?
Well, that was a bombshell.
I'm sorry. I'm
What? What? Huh? Wait, did I not guess her though? Did I not guess her? I said, what if it was the NPC? I mean, to be honest, I guessed a lot of people, but she was also one of them. I get like half points for that.
I steal stuff here and there. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one.
Oh, she's the same person who stole? Oh, she's a thief. Okay. You know, it's hard to make those conclusions when every NPC looks like everybody else.
Chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an
Okay, case called. We're good.
I slipped out after the...
Can a person even hide in there?
If they're practiced at hand concealment, probably.
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief.
I'm no killer. Okay, but I don't know.
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Okay. Maybe I should have read that. I wish I could spend more time on this, but I don't have a whole lot of time here, so I might just kind of spam it all and hope for something. Okay, so that can't have loopholes. Okay. First try? No. Base? Yes. And then... Hook. No. Dress? Okay, dress. There we go.
Having been selected out of the blue,
Blue.
Her panic only intensified after she
Enter the tunnel.
water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud.
Oh, I see. I see.
Hearing the commotion,
I see now.
into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her
Stealing a ticket.
mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect. He tried to force Lillian back into the box.
Oh, okay.
The flower vase during the struggle, Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume truck.
Interesting. Very interesting.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward.
Isn't she still guilty though? For like everything else she's done?
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macaroni.
And how does this explain why it was specifically her on the counter thing?
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole... Bravo!
Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to
Haha.
answer the question, Lady Farina? Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have
Don't
concluded.
leave.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further.
We win.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of
No.
the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, with some modifications to the
Oh, here we go.
He could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen.
But
To cover
why?
up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved.
Okay.
He also tampered with the rope suspended.
Oh, was he the criminal? Is he the criminal of the kidnappings? That would explain a lot then.
Tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the... If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a lap. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian, thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect.
Decided
However,
to
his
proceed.
opponent was more capable
Okay.
than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box. And Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera.
Interesting.
As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Let's go. He's
While there is much
free.
in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately,
They are
this case at
Fatui.
least
They're not
can be
off the
handed
hook
over to
quite
the
yet.
arbitraries to make the final decision.
Mind blown. Crazy Genshin. Oh. Was that a wishing sequence? Was that a Star Rail reference? Chicking! There's your light cone.
As such, Linny
Star Rail
and
warp, yeah.
are officially declared
Not guilty.
Great work. Thank you all.
Nice.
Thank you so
Next, I think we deserve an explanation. How did you find the water from the primordial sea?
Right. Your
Right.
discovery caused me to make a serious mistake.
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Ooh.
Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Coupon Town, okay.
I was just following. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui.
There is a third person.
Fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed. You have therefore you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection.
Yes, our boss discovered that the water can cause. It can also
Who's your
be made
boss?
into a potion, which when extreme. We've been in this.
I don't care. I don't care. Oh, and there he goes. Oh. He turned into water. He said too much, probably.
Such ruthlessness.
An outrageous. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Oh, the robots. He's dead. Yep, he's dead. Found the scene apart from the liquid left behind after Vogan dissolved. Dude, I just need a stopping point. Going back now. I'm gonna have to spam through some of this.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
No, no more talking.
You may not want to speak to me, but still.
Look, you're Fatui. We can't be friends, man.
As for that was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
Oh? Fatui music kicked back in, so...
She's your father?
House of the Hearth, father.
And since we're here, I was back
No!
to survive. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded. To my surprise, we proved to be before long.
I want to read this. I want to read this, but I just don't have time to.
After one, I waited up the answer.
Oh no.
As far as outsiders are concerned, I
Villains.
all I saw. That's right, Father. The house of the I was but she was.
So that's
She has gained permission from the Saritsa to first use the
Gnosis power she once obtains. Plans to use find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
That's right. The whole today's case has everyone at hope to us orphans.
So, from small.
It's all right. I just hope.
Just look it up later. Yeah. I understand. All right. See you later, man. Bye, Linny. No. Bye, Linny. Stop talking. Oh, we're kind of at a stopping point. Leave the opera house. I'm gonna leave real quick, and then if it triggers more dialogue, we'll get through that. And we can't even leave. Oh, Navia, no.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking?
Well, this whole
I don't care, Navia. I don't
over,
care.
I do.
Well,
What's wrong, my dear partner? I see. Sorry.
Don't say that.
And we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
well, it's been fun, Navia. See you later.
Well,
That's all you gotta say.
it would just be a... You don't have to... Oh, wonderful.
Farewell, meal. We did it! We beat it! We did it! Nice. Off their Hydra sigils you obtained. Yo, we did the whole story. Sick. Nice. That means you can collect that. Nice. Now we're on Act 2. I think there's 4 acts, but yeah, that was good. We did one. There we go. Great stopping point. Exactly. And we can claim that. Alright, so we have this one. This is Act 2 and Act 3. I'm excited to see what Act 3 is, because you know who is on there. Anyway, this was a good time. Good story so far. It's a little bit more enjoyable now that I'm kind of paying attention to it and figuring out what's going on. But, yep. Anyway, thank you, Bloodlust, for sticking through. Sorry, it was a little bit of a shorter stream today, only about 3 hours. I usually like to aim for 4, but I slept in. So that's all my bad. That's all my fault. But, oh. Anyway, we're gonna end it here. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you everybody who came out. Small Fry Bloodlust, Local Entertainment, Lemon, and yeah, MKK. Appreciate all of you guys. I will see you all at a different time. Very entertaining. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been fun. So, with that, I'm going to take my leave. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Whatever it is for you guys. I will see you guys all sometime soon. Peace out, everybody. Wow.